Hi everyone, yasas que kalosirtata to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today I have a delicious cookie recipe for you. If you're looking for something to give at a gift exchange, if you're doing like Christmas cookie exchanges, those are really fun. You can use these cookies if you want to give them as a gift. They're perfect for gift giving. Of course, you can make them all year round, but during the holiday time, we're baking a lot of cookies. And these Kourabiedes are filled with raspberry. They're so beautiful. They melt in your mouth. They're crumbly and buttery and just perfection. If you've never had Greek Kourabiedes, they're those buttery cookies that are topped with powdered sugar and they just melt in your mouth. These are exactly that recipe minus the nuts. I didn't put nuts in them this time, but I filled them with raspberry jam and they're perfect. So a little bit of a backstory. I was scrolling through the apps and I saw this beautiful cookie. I think it was a snowball cookie, beautifully, perfectly round, and it had a red filling in it. And I thought, oh, that would be perfect for Christmas time or on the holidays. And I'll just recreate that recipe with my Kourabiedes recipe. I did so much recipe testing to get them to hold a round shape and to have that beautiful red filling, and nothing that I did worked. So I don't know if that was AI or something like that, but this is perfection. It doesn't look like what I wanted it to look, but they're still beautiful. I promise you, you're gonna love these. They're so delicious. Let me show you how I make them. Okay, so in my mixing bowl, we're gonna begin with 1 pound of unsalted butter that's nice and soft. That's gonna go into the mixer with 1 cup of confectioner sugar, 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. We're gonna whisk this starting on low speed and then move it to high speed. You might get covered in a little bit of powdered sugar, but if you're not covered in powdered sugar, are you even really making Christmas cookies? These are delicious. You can start it on a slow speed without the sugar first and then add the sugar once the butter is kind of broken up, and that'll prevent the mess. So once all that is incorporated, you wanna make sure you beat it really well so it's nice and fluffy. After that, we're gonna add 2 egg yolks that are at room temperature. Save the whites for maybe making some egg bites or something like that. And then in my bowl over here, I have 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, a little pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Whisk that all together. If you want to add more flavor, you can definitely do the zest of an orange, because orange goes really well in these cookies. And then we're going to slowly add it to the mixer while it's going. Mix this until everything is combined, and that's it. The cookie dough is ready. So we're going to take it out and put it on our work surface. I'm just going to use this giant cutting board that I always use. I have some raspberry jam ready. You can use any red jam that you like for this. The Bonne Maman, if I'm even pronouncing that right, jam is really nice too. It's just a combination of mixed red fruits. A strawberry jam will work too. Totally up to you. If you want to get creative and instead of jam use maraschino cherries or chocolate, you can do a lot with these cookies. So we're going to take a little bit at a time. So I started off using an ice cream scoop and then thought that just was not working. After a little while, the dough is going to stick to it and it's just going to make a mess. And you're just gonna have to wash one more thing. So just go in with your hands and take about a walnut size or a golf ball size little piece of dough and roll it into a circle, then flatten it out in the palm of your hand, and then take about 1/2 teaspoon of the jam and put it into the center. Resist the urge to overfill these because then the jam is gonna ooze out. It's gonna be so hard to cover the jam with this dough. This is such a tender, crumbly dough that you wanna, less is more when it comes to the raspberry filling. Then you're just gonna fold the edges over to seal it completely, roll it gently into a ball and place it seam size down on your work surface. You're gonna keep doing this until you run out of dough, and they start off really small and then you're gonna see that you're gonna make them a little bit larger just because it's so hard to cover that jam sometimes. And these are all gonna go on baking trays that are lined with parchment paper. Make sure you leave some room for them because they do flatten out. My original goal was to make these into round balls, but they don't hold their shape because of the consistency of the cookie. And I went more for flavor and texture and taste than appearance. So we'll talk about that later. You can pop these in the freezer for about 30 minutes so that way they hold their shape better, and you can preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna cook these for about 20-25 minutes or until they're just lightly golden all around. Once they come out of the oven, cool them a little bit and dust them with a really generous amount of powdered sugar. These are so good when you bite into them or cut into them. They literally fall apart and they melt in your mouth. They're perfect for gift giving, they're perfect for hostess gifts, or if you're doing a cookie exchange and you want to bring these are delicious. Make some coffee and they're ready to serve. So these are perfect with coffee. Call some friends over, make some coffee and share the goodness. They're also perfect for gift giving, in my opinion. The best gifts are the ones that are homemade. If you're going to bring this to someone's house, they're going to enjoy them for days to come. They're going to be drinking their coffee and thinking about how wonderful you are, how you put in all the time and effort to make these cookies. They do take a little bit of effort because filling these cookies with jam and covering them up in a way where it covers the jam and the jam doesn't get all over the cookie takes a little bit of work, but it's so worth it. These are so delicious and crumbly. Let me take a little bite. My goodness, I can eat all of these. I am such a cookie fanatic, especially these kinds of cookies that are not too sweet, the best. Oh my goodness. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm making myself a hot cup of coffee and I might eat 6. They're so perfect and delicious. They don't have nuts in them like classic Kourabiedes do, but they melt and crumble in your mouth just the way the classic cookie does. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. The full recipe, step-by-step instructions, and all the tips are on the blog as always. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Gracias.